The fat controller first met Toby and Henrietta a long time ago, when he was on holiday in East Anglia. Later, when their line closed, the fat controller heard about it and brought them here to the island of Sodor. Before that, Toby had worked at a harbour with several of his brothers. The harbour had been busy, and the engines were kept bustling about. But Toby never had a chance to exercise his pistons properly until he had his own line to run on. One day, Toby was resting alone in the shed at Farquhar. Earlier, Percy had been talking about the harbour at Knapford. Toby remembered the old days when he had to work at a harbour too. "I'm too old to dash about like that, like I did then now," he thought. "Backwards and forwards all day. Between the harbour and the big station, with never a chance for holiday. But I did get to see the seaside once," he remembered. "For a while at any rate." His driver and fireman had been so excited when they came to work one day. "We have been promised a trip to the seaside," they said. "What do you mean?" asked Toby. "There's a seaside village near here," explained the driver, "where they have a festival each year. Lots of people come to it. And one of the organizers thinks it will be a great idea to have an engine on display at the station as an extra attraction. And you, Toby, are to be one of them." Toby went to the shed at Big Station, where he was given new paint and a new bell, and his brasswork was polished until his driver could see himself in it. "You haven't looked so smart for years," he said. "I nearly didn't recognize you." They set out for the junction where the branch line to the village began. As they arrived, a train came from the branch. The engine was younger than Toby, but it was dirty and his rods clunked, and steam leaked from everywhere. "That poor engine," said Toby. "Can I help pull his next train to the Seaside, please?" The station master agreed. So Toby was coupled in front. "Festival time is the best time of the year," the engine explained. "Lots of extra trains and visitors. I expect you'll be able to stand on the long carriage siding." Soon they reached the Seaside station, where the station master came out to meet them. He was surprised to see Toby. He started to frown and went away shaking his head. Next day, Toby was excited. He woke up early and saw the sea sparkling in the distance. White birds flew overhead, making loud meowing noises. "Oh, I wonder what those birds could be," thought Toby. "My driver is sure to know. I'll ask him once he gets here." But his crew arrived looking gloom. "It's all off, Toby," his driver told him. "They say there's nowhere for you to stand." "What's wrong with here?" wailed Toby. "I'm not in anyone's way at the moment where I am right now." "It's just an excuse, I reckoned," said Toby's driver, lowering his voice. "The real trouble is that you're just too smart, Toby. They're afraid you'll show the branch line up." Just then a door banged. Toby jumped. "Wake up, Toby," smiled his driver. "Time to get to work." Toby sighs as he moved from the shed. "Well, I did get to see the Seaside," he muttered, "even if it wasn't for long. But I think the Fat Controller would have managed all that festival business a whole lot better."